Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is Jar of Fireflies. Here I make videos all about my life as an Orthodox Jewish homeschooling mother of 3. And today we're getting ready for Shabbat, but it's a little bit different today because most of my family is gone and it's still the middle of Hanukkah. Okay, so yeah, it's a little bit of a weird weekend. My husband and my oldest are out of town. They went up to a wedding in New York. They're having so much fun, and I'm here with my younger 2, and we are having so much fun here. However, it's a little bit weird because that means I have to light the Hanakia, which is why you're gonna get a translation from my last video where my husband did it, because I will be saying it all in English. I can do some of it in Hebrew, but I'll probably end up doing the whole thing in English for you guys just so you get the full translation of what it is that I am saying. So like I said, it's been a little bit different couple of days here for us. It's going to be a little bit different of a Shabbat here for us. So while it's Friday, I don't have a whole lot to do. Like I'm about to take my kids to the playground because why not? Okay, so our plans for the weekend are we are going to be going out to dinner tonight. And I had planned on having lunch at home, just the 3 of us, a quiet little thing. And I had this whole thing planned where I was going to go off today and film at the grocery store where we buy a Shabbat meal at the grocery store because we don't have to worry about gluten this weekend because my celiac kit is gone. But those plans changed last night when I got an invitation right around bedtime. I got an invitation out to lunch on Shabbat. And I accept it because that is so much easier than me trying to do it myself or it's just staying home all day. So we're still going to be going to the grocery store today and I'll show you guys some kosher food and stuff like that. And we will be getting some stuff and I'll show you what all I got, but it won't be a whole Shabbat meal anymore. We're mainly going to be shopping for our 3rd meal, Sudash Lishit. That is the late afternoon, early evening meal before the end of Shabbat on Saturday. So also in this video coming up, you will see me light the Hanakia tonight, and we'll do that shortly before I light the Shabbat candle. So I will film that for you guys so that you guys can see that, and that's where you're gonna get that English translation. And also in this video, I will be answering your questions about Hanukkah. There were just a lot of general questions like what's the difference between a Hanakia and a Menorah, and why do we celebrate Hanukkah? How do we celebrate Hanukkah? Like what's the whole deal with Hanukkah? So we will be getting into that a little bit later in this video as well. But for now, I'm gonna go off with my kids. We're gonna go to the playground and then we've got a couple of errands to run. I don't know if we're gonna do that shopping before or after I talk about Hanukkah, but we're gonna get it all done in this video. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere, and yeah, let's go do the things. Okay, so we left the playground, we had a super fun time, and now we're headed over to the grocery store to get what we need for Shabbat, as well as some sushi for us to eat for lunch now. We're all pretty stoked about that. So we are almost at the grocery store, and yeah, I'll take you around when we get there, and then we will do a little grocery haul when we get home. Okay, I think we've got everything we need now, so we're gonna go check out and see you guys at the house where I'll show you what we got. Okay, so we are home and I'm gonna show you guys the sushi that we got for lunch real quick, and then we're gonna eat the sushi and then I'll come back and show you everything else, but you may not even know that I went to go eat sushi. Okay, this is the one that I got for me. It's a spicy tuna roll with the sauces on top, the spicy mayo and what is it, teriyaki sauce or something? Eel sauce, I don't know. And then my son picked out a crab salad sushi and my daughter picked out salmon and avocado. Okay, so we're gonna eat those real quick and I'll be back to show you everything else. Okay, and I'm back. Let's keep going through these groceries. All right, I did get a couple of packages of regular old gluten tortillas since I can eat those for the next few days while my son is still gone. Keeping on that whole gluten thing, the kids picked this out for breakfast in the morning. Of all the pastries and like things with icing and fruit, they just wanted plain croissants. So we got plain croissants. Frozen broccoli. All right, so the folks we're going to for dinner tonight asked if we could bring a side dish. No problem, I said, like a vegetable side dish. So I'm making my favorite, the roasted broccoli. So I did pick up just a couple of bags of broccoli so that I could do that. All right, next we got some whipped cream. The kids had hot chocolate yesterday, only we were out of whipped cream. So problem solved, got some whipped cream at the store. All right, I also got these bareccas. These are potato bareccas. You can get cheese bareccas, you can get pizza bareccas. It's basically pastry dough, and then inside is stuffed with something. Potatoes are super traditional. Meat ones are also super delicious. I just got these plain potato ones, and we are gonna make these today and put them in the fridge and save them, warm them up for our third meal tomorrow, our Sudash Lishit. All right, I got us a loaf of challah. Actually got 2 of these for our third meal because I know the kids are gonna just eat this up in like 2 seconds. They love this gluten challah. It's light and fluffy and delicious. What's not to love? So yeah, I just got a couple of these store-bought challot because I cannot make it here at home. I don't mind bringing it into the house when my son is out of town, but I'm not gonna like make it here at home. So store-bought it is. Okay, the kids picked out this super fun little snack. We're gonna, I think, bring these to the park with us tomorrow, but they're basically little biscuits and then you dip them in chocolate. So they're super fun. Again, this is a gluten snack that we can't get most of the time while my older son is in town, but since he is gone and having all kinds of fun in New York, we are gonna do these at home. I know, all the gluten things. Okay, so the kids also picked out some cookies. There's 2 cookies in each of these packets, so they can have a cookie for dessert here after lunch, and then, I don't know, maybe we'll save the other cookie for dessert after dinner tonight. Oh wait, no, because we're going out to dinner tonight because it's Shabbat. Okay, so we'll either save the other cookie for tomorrow before we go to services, or we will just for a snack later, something. We'll do something with it, but we're gonna eat them because they're cookies. All right, this was just a super random thing that I saw at the store and I thought that looked really good. It's a little peppermint hot cocoa, so I got it. I'm gonna try it, see if I like it. And we got a chocolate bar that we can share tomorrow morning as well. And the last thing that we got were some flowers. My daughter picked out these beautiful roses for her, and then I picked out these stunning carnations for myself. Fun fact, I love carnations. I think they're an awesome flower. And it's nice that they're so inexpensive. So anyways, we got these. I don't know if we're gonna do 2 separate vases. I'll have to check with my daughter. Daughter, would you like your own vase, or can we do them all together in one big vase?
My own vase.
Her own vase. So we'll have 2 vases of flowers. And that will be perfectly wonderful. All right, and that is our little grocery haul. And my husband is calling, so I'm gonna turn off the camera with you guys and talk to him, and I will chat with you guys here in a little bit. Okay, folks, things are going pretty well around here. I am getting stuff done. It is going well. It's about 2:30 right now, so I have plenty of time still to set the table, which actually I don't need to set the table, but I do just want to swap the tablecloth. And I've got like one more load of laundry to put away, and then the broccoli's in the oven right now. But yeah, things are going good. So I'm gonna take this time, while I have time, to talk to you guys about Hanukkah. All right, so Hanukkah is an 8-day holiday, and as you saw in my last video, we celebrate Hanukkah by lighting our Hanakia and eating fried foods and playing Dreidel and stuff like that. We light our Hanakia every night of Hanukkah, so for 8 different nights, and we do so with some special blessings and prayers. So Hanukkah begins each year on the 25th of Kislev, which is one of the Hebrew months that goes by the lunar calendar. So this is why Hanukkah moves around and is at a different time every year. At least that's what it seems like. According to the Hebrew calendar, it's always on the same date. But on our Gregorian calendar, like, January, February, March, April, all that jazz, it ends up moving around a little bit. Now, it's usually in December, but in some years, like this year, for example, it will start in November. This year, Hanukkah goes from November 28th till December 6th. The Hebrew word Hanukkah means dedication. And we use this word for Hanukkah, its name was chosen, because it has to do with the rededication of the temple. Okay, so back in the 2nd century BCE, the Holy Land was ruled by the Syrian Greeks. And they tried to force the people of Israel to accept Greek culture and to completely ignore the Torah and mitzvot and worshiping God and things like that. So naturally, we rebelled. And against all odds, this tiny group of not so well-trained people in the Judean hills, led by Judah the Maccabee, were able to defeat one of the strongest armies in the world. They drove the Greeks from the land, they reclaimed the temple, and they rededicated it to the service of God. Now, when they went to go and light the menorah in the temple, they could only find enough oil for one day. They just found this tiny amount of oil. They went ahead and lit it, and then a miracle happened. It stayed lit for 8 days. This gave them time to prepare new oil, and they were able to keep it continuously lit. And so, to commemorate and publicize these miracles, the festival of Hanukkah began. So the main thing that we do on Hanukkah is each night we light our Hanakia. The Hanakia holds 9 flames, so one for each day, and then one more that holds the candle that we use to light the other candles. Now, on mine, it is an oil Hanakia, so it's more symbolic, that 9th one, but we do still have it on our Hanakia anyways. So on the first night, we light 1 candle and then the shamash, that candle that we're using to light the other candles. On the second night, it's 2 plus the shamash. Third night, 3 plus the shamash. So it goes every day up until the 8 days when all the candles are lit. Now on Hanukkah, it is also traditional to play the Dreidel game. The Dreidel is basically a little spinny top and it will have letters on each side. And these are the Hebrew letters, Nun, Gimel, Hey, and Shin. And this is an acronym for a great miracle happened here. And this game is usually played with coins or candy or something small, nuts, things like that. And you spin the dreidel and then it falls, and whatever letter is showing up tells you how many to take or give or to do nothing. All right, let's talk about the word Hanukkah itself. There is no right or wrong way to spell Hanukkah. I did get a lot of questions about this. Now, Hanukkah is a Hebrew word, and the Hebrew alphabet is entirely different from what we use in English and many other languages. So what we're using in English when we spell out the word Hanukkah is a transliteration of this Hebrew word. So that's why sometimes you'll see it just with an H, sometimes you'll see it with the CH, which denotes more of that guttural ch. It's the proper pronunciation, more of that Hanukkah. So that's why you will see Hanukkah spelled different ways, but it's all the same word. It's all good. All right, now, so today is Friday. So normally we would light our Hanakia after it's dark out, but because we cannot light a flame on Shabbat or even touch a candle, so we will be lighting our Hanakia right before I light my Shabbat candles tonight. So I will be filming the lighting of our Hanakia tonight before I go and light my Shabbat candles. So you guys will see that in this video. And again, I'll say all the blessings and prayers, everything in English, so you will be able to hear what my husband was saying the other day, but in English. And then the last question that I got a lot is, what is the difference between a Hanakia and a Menorah? A lot of you guys had never even heard the word Hanakia before. You'd only heard the word Menorah. And a lot of times this is used interchangeably, but appropriately the Menorah has 7 candle holders, and that's what was used in the temple. And a Hanakia has the 8 plus the 1 extra, so 9. And that is used for Hanukkah. It's 1 for each night of Hanukkah, plus that candle we use to light them with. So that is the difference between a Hanakia and a Menorah. And I hope that that answers all of your questions about Hanukkah. It's just a super brief, basic overview. It's a super fun story. Highly recommend looking it up somewhere, checking it out a little bit further. I mean, everybody loves an underdog story, right? We were definitely the underdogs. Okay, so that is it. If you have any more questions about Hanukkah, please let me know in the comments below and I will do my best to answer those for you. Okay, I'm gonna get back to a little bit of straightening up here around the house and I will check back with you guys here in a little bit. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, King of the universe, who has sanctified us with his commandments and has commanded us to kindle the Hanukkah light.
Amen.
Blessed are you, Adonai our God, King of the universe, who performs miracles for our forefathers in those days at this time.
Amen. Amen.
We kindle these lights for the miracles, the deliverance, the mighty feats, the acts of rescue, the wonders, and the comforting deeds that you have performed for our forefathers in those days at this time through your holy priests. All 8 days of Hanukkah, these lights are holy and we are not permitted to make use of them, but only to look at them, so as to give thanks to your name for your miracles and for your wonders and for your deliverances. Happy Hanukkah!
Happy Hanukkah.
All right, should we go light our Shabbat candles soon? We have to go set them up. Okay, so now our Hanakia is lit and I am about to go light our Shabbat candles here in just a jiffy. So that's it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I super appreciate it. Please hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Helps my channel out a lot and it helps me know what kinds of videos you guys enjoy seeing from me. Also, if you have not yet subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and don't forget to push that bell so that you get all of your notifications. I would absolutely love to see you here again. All right, drop me a note in the comments. Let me know how your day is going. Let's get that conversation started. And I hope you all have a fabulous rest of your day, and I will see you in my next upload. And yeah, I'll take you around when we get there and we'll do a little group. Seems like everything is going pretty well around here. It is, I don't know what time it is. More of that Hanukkah. It's like the ha. Yeah. I used to be horrible at making that noise. I have gotten better. Definitely the underdogs. But we won. So yeah.